for everyone who is here? Okay, so yes, as I showed you that actually in the end, it's basically we create a user like this and we can just, right now we cannot have that demonstration. I don't know because of some reason. So we create a user with SQL Server authentication. For example, they have created a user over here with the name of John Doe. And this John Doe user is basically again enforced policy or not, whatever. So then you can assign a server role to this John Doe as well. As you can see that if you go to the server roles, you can just assign which server role do you want with John Doe to have. That is something over there. Then the mapping, the user mapping is basically which database we want it to connect to, and what type of roles or what type of things that we want to just allocate to that particular user. That will really go into this one. For example, you say that it has to be a DB owner for this AP. So you see that John Doe becomes the DB owner for that particular AP. In the same way, so we can have a database, for example, and here is the securable page of a database user dialog box. So again, we can have a database and we can say that, for example, for this John Doe user, if we find out that user, we can say that particularly, that has a select option on that particular database. And in the same way, when we say permission where database property dialog box, we can just select that one and say that create view. You can create view, or you can allocate a view, or you can just do a lot of things with that database. So these are the permissions page. And again, as I showed you that most of the things, but again, when I'm not able to show you like the table accessing, otherwise I would have shown you that how basically we can just use or do that with the table. If you look at the security, if you look at the roles, and if you look at the users, we look at the users, we find that Alan Smith is there. So if I just see the properties of Alan Smith over here, you will find out that again, if I'm able to open that, because this is something really silly that it's happening. It's not opening up the properties of lots of things. And I would have been very worried if it was only me, but I see that a lot of people are not. And like sorry, I would have been less worried if it was only me. But I see that a lot of people are not able to access that one, and that's really point of concern. And we'll try to just find out what is that particular thing which is just harming that one. You see, it's not opening up the properties of Alan Smith even here, and that's really it's really something insane, because it's something that it should really open that one, because these are the properties. Well, one last thing that I will try with you guys, and again, I don't know, I just want to know, Simarjit, which version of SQL Server Management Studio do you have? Is it 20? Because I have this 19, and I would try to just go with the 20 right now and just try that out. So Simarjit, you have 20 or 19? If I just ask you like this, I have this 19.1. So which one do you have? Oh, Simarjit, do you have a 20? Yes. And how about Jay? You guys, Jay and others who were just responding, Jay, do you have again 19 or? So what I'll do is that it's 19.1. So what I'll do is that we'll just give it a try, last try, maybe, and I would do that update. And is there any option for updates over here? We have technical support. Mhm. I'm just giving it a last try. Maybe, just try that one and try SQL Server Managed to 20, and then I'll see that if that is basically working. Even if that is not working, but again, I would like to just see that what's happening here. So I'm just downloading that one, and it will take some time, and then I would just keep that one open over here. So I'm getting that in the downloads. Hopefully, it will be there in downloads shortly. I'll just try that out, because this is 19. Maybe, there's something going on with the 19 right now with me, but let's try to have that 20. So I have got that setup done. I'll just run this one. It's about to start the installation. I'd like you guys to also update if it is 19. Jay, you did not tell me which version do you have.
It's same, sir. 19.
Okay. Are you doing that 20 as well with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Might have now two versions of SSMS. Yes, this is the 20 that I want to run. This is 20 that I have started. Let's see if I get a good luck here. This is now number 20. No luck here with the database. Let's see. It's not even opening the databases for me. But I'm very sure, pretty sure that it's now. That's 20.2.20, whatever. So it's now the database is here. Now if I go to the tables, I hope that tables will be open because it's also maybe running for the first time. Sometimes it gets stuck. So if I just go to invoices and I right click on that one, and if I go to the properties, let's see if it comes up. And we do really hope if it does not comes up again, We have seen the slides and it's there. The theoretically it's there, but again, you can always check. No luck yet. No luck yet. It's not working for me even here. So Simarjit, looks like it's something really seriously wrong with my like databases or maybe SSMS. I don't know. Even after
Sir, it has
the
been shown that SMS is showing some errors. So that's
Mhm.
why it would be like we can try it again in the next lecture and it would be working fine, most probably.
No, what do you mean by showing some errors? Where is it showing error?
Means, sir, I have read a report earlier on the Google. It says that it has some errors, the bugs that need to be fixed properly.
Mhm.
So that's why.
You mean it's a generic problem?
Yes, sir. Like it shows in some people and it doesn't show up in some. That's
Mhm.
why.
Oh, I see. So it's the Google says that. Can you forward the link of that Stack Overflow or whatever you're using? Can
Yes,
you
sir.
forward the link?
Surely.
Yeah, just type that in the meeting chat.
Yes, sir. Like I have read it earlier, but I need to find it again so that I
Mhm.
can send it to you.
Yeah, yeah, just send it. So that's a serious bug if it is a bug, because it's happening because there are lots of. It's still not showing, right? So yes, you may be right. Jay, were you able to find the link? Can you?
No, sir, I am unable to. I'm just looking for it.
Okay, it was a Stack Overflow link, by the way.
No, sir. It was from something else like Checkpoint Checkmates or someone else like that.
Hmm.
I am unable to clearly find that, but it was something that I read earlier.
Okay, no problem. Right. So let's. You're right. Maybe we'll just try that out maybe next time, and because it's just not showing that increase. But anyhow, we have just looked into some of the major aspects of the things, and we have just seen systematic databases and everything, and we've got the data and all those things. So that is there. So we'll just keep it for this one. The last week, next week will be the last week, and next week we'll talk about big data and NoSQL databases. There are lots of interesting stuff that you want to discuss over there. So next week we'll have a lecture session on Thursday, maybe with section 9. So you guys will have to wait for that recording. But in that I would also maybe talk about the final exam. Now, first of all, did you guys hear about any final exam date till today? Because I was just trying that if we can have a final exam on the same day of all the sections, then I won't have to make three exam papers, and it will be just same paper. So can you guys just please confirm that if it goes on Tuesday and August, what is the date of on that Tuesday in exam week? It's 13, August 13. So Tuesday, August 13, 2024. If your exam goes on this date, like, which is my slot with section 8. So is that, will that, or you guys have already anything on planned on that one? Yes,
Yes, sir.
Simarjit,
We
good.
have two exams on that day.
Sir, we have two assignments to complete on that date, so can you shift it to another date?
Okay. So how about today, like again, a Wednesday?
Yes, sir. It
Uh,
would be okay.
Wednesday, August 14. It would be August 14, right?
Mm.
Yes, sir.
So, sorry. It should be fine if it is on Wednesday, August 14, right?
Yeah, it's good, sir.
Yes.
It's good.
Okay. Okay, right. So I'll see that, if it is possible, I will just try to just collect all those groups on this day, and we'll have just same day exam with them. But let's see, if it is not possible, then I'll have to offer definitely, make an exam for each one. So right. So now it's around 2:37 in my clock. So your quiz 2 will be opening at around 3:30, and it will be open for 5 hours by the way. And again, you have to attend within the 40 minutes or whatever. But the opening window will be for 5 hours. So whenever it opens, it will be there for 5 hours, and I'm expecting that I will be opening at 3:30. But if it gets late, maybe I think you should safely keep in mind that it starts at 4 p.m. And it's again, it should not be. And whatever we discussed till last week lecture, that was last week's lecture, week 12. Everything will be included. Not for today, not what we have discussed today, but everything till last lecture. So I'm hoping that you guys have gone through the all the lectures. So look at those things that we have discussed in the class, and for exam purpose as well. You might get questions that are mostly being asked in the class. So you have to get prepared for that particular thing. Yeah, like again, for the class. So now I'll be just signing off now, and I would like all of you to just get ready for the quiz too. And as I said, from 3:30 to 4 p.m. it will open anytime, and it will be available for, as I said, for 5 hours. So you can attempt.
So, sir, it would be like if it opens at 4 p.m., so we can access it till 9 a.m., 9 p.m.
Exactly. So that means that you will have 5 hours, but again, you can attempt it anytime, right?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Jay. Okay, thank you very much everyone for joining in, and see you next week.